Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Benny Galvin. Benny, nice to see you. And we've got a 1987 Grand National. So let me jump behind the camera like I always do. Benny, tell me, first of all, you shared with me a little bit about this car. Let me get a shot from the front. It's like the Black Beauty.
Oh, yes, it is.
And they were all black, weren't they?
The Grand Nationals were all black. That's correct.
Buick in this time really didn't have anything, and then they came out with this and they got it right.
Well, they got it right, yeah, starting in 1986 when they came out with the intercooler for these cars.
Yes.
And in 1986, it actually 86 had the same horsepower as the 87, but to play around with the Corvettes, when they came out with their 230 horsepower Corvette, Buick came out and said ours has 235 when it actually had 245 horsepower. And then in 87 they came out and said it's 245 horsepower.
Let's get an overall shot of this car. Now, you restored this car.
Yes, this car has been with me for 10 years.
10 years?
And it's been a full frame-off restoration. I mean, everything has been changed from a full frame-off restoration from the suspension, body bushings, brakes, interior, trunk, lights, bezels. I mean, anything that I can get. NOS, original parts, I did get it. And the only thing that really isn't is the engine bay. The engine's been modified. And I brought it to the 21st century with a new computer called Pro EFI. Basically, this car can run E85. It's flex fuel capable.
Really?
It has traction control. It's got also a feature called limp mode. Basically, if I'm not getting fuel pressure, oil pressure, the temperature gets too high, and I floor it, it'll tell me. It won't give me the power. It'll go into limp mode. And once I install a computer, it'll tell me what's wrong.
So this interior is all stock. The stock console. It was an automatic too, right?
It is an automatic.
But they came as automatics.
This is the center console right there. It's a drop-in piece they made for our car, for our armrest. It's a beautiful add-on piece. It just comes right off. Nothing is screwed on. The floor mats are not stock, but you know they're add-on. But pretty much everything is NOS or NOS restoration parts licensed.
Let's open the hood. I know you've done a little work to that.
Oh yeah.
Let me just get that hood right there for a second. Go ahead.
I'm actually I fixed the one back there. I don't find that.
That's like a special alarm feature. You have to knock on the hood for it to come up.
Yeah, it's all fresh. It was just touched up recently.
So what have you done here?
Here again, the motor has been totally redone.
But it's all the stock motor in it.
It is a V6 motor that came in the Grand National, or the original one.
Yes.
Just been modified.
I got to step a little bit back from this just so people can kind of take this in. And here's the turbo.
This is a turbo. This is one of the latest and greatest turbo, 6466 dual ball bearing turbo.
And originally, you know, people didn't like this car because they said a V6, it can't be that powerful. This car kind of changed the whole game.
This actually changed really the game really big. It actually beat the our GNX beat the twin turbo Corvette Callaway.
Right.
It just dominated, and we actually joke, but we kind of tell the Corvette people it's because of the Grand National that they started making the ZR1.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Well, let me jump in front of your car here, Benny. And tell the story. Why'd you get this car? What'd your mother say about this car real quick?
Oh, my mother got her driver's license, went to the dealer, and just opened the door at the dealership and pointed right at it and said, I want that car. That's the one she picked. She didn't even drive it.
And that's why you got this car.
And that's the reason why I got this car. And we've been Grand National freaks ever since.
Benny, thanks for being on My Car Story.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.